beloved souls. It's Divine Feminine Friday. Sorry that I haven't been around. You guys know what's going on. We're in between. We're doing back and forth. We're in between homes, right? We're relocating. And as we're relocating, we've been shifted to other areas where we've been having to anchor in our light. Unbeknownst to me initially on this journey, but now I'm aware of this. So I'm okay and I'm in flow. So we got the month of December coming in, or actually we're in the month of December. It's Divine Feminine Friday already. We have this beautiful solar new moon eclipse, powerful energies in Sagittarius. We just had the lunar eclipse with the full moon in Taurus, which was hugely activating. And I mean, these eclipse energies have been having me on a fucking roller coaster ride, and I've been picking up the energies of the collective as well. So like, I mean, the anxieties, the excitements, the fun from like the holiday time here in the States, but also all like the overwhelm that people are feeling from like traveling and like doing all this shit. It's been a lot. So I want to see what beautiful energies we have coming in for the divine feminines. For this eclipse season for the month of December, and then we'll just see what's happening. Excuse me. Have some tea. Move on. All right. Let's go, Team Light. What you got for the Divine Feminine Collective? What is this eclipse going to bring them? What can they expect for the month of December? It's going to be amazing. Let's see. Rabia, the queen of saintly women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. I love this card. Every time I see her, one, she reminds me of my friend Saba. She really looks like my friend Saba. She's so beautiful. But also just like looking at her hands, right? Like she's putting in the work. She's got her hands in there. She's getting dirty. She's getting down in the mix. But it's out of love. It reminds me of someone who like really loves to cook, right? Really loves to clean, really loves to be in their garden. It's like it doesn't feel like work because what you're doing, you love. And so that's this energy right now that like you're being called into doing something that you just love, that just feels good. And it's not going to feel like work for you. And it's not going to feel like stress. It's not going to feel like drama. It's just going to feel good because you love it. And so it's pleasurable for you. So it's like cooking for me, right? Cooking is my love language. I love to cook for people. I have so much joy and pleasure in making meals for people. Visiting a friend right now, and I've had so much joy and pleasure in just cooking for them every day because that's how I express my love language, right? And just really being able to give that to someone. So I feel like a lot of you are just going to be stepping into the versions of yourself where you're doing the things that you love and it's feeling magical and your life is going to change because of it. And whether that's cooking or cleaning or writing or dancing or I don't know, whatever it is that you're working on, that you're creating, like whatever it is that you've gotten your focus on, your hands in right at this time, it's really important for you. Really, really important. Yeah, two cards that just fell out while we were talking. Yashi Sogyal, I always say her name wrong. Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Right? Beautiful red colors, beautiful color of the root chakra really being activated. And really just being one with your present body. Like, be here. Like, touch yourself sometimes, right? Like, be here, be present in your body. Know that it's okay to be in your body. Have no shame in being a divine feminine that's really attached to their body, right? Really feel the energies of what it means to be within your body as a male or a female, whatever that is. Tap into the energies, love on yourself, love your body, love the body for the sensations that allows you to feel, love your body for the things that you're allowed to do, the dancing, the moving, the cooking, the cleaning, the love making, like whatever it is, really get into your body and enjoy it. And Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge, the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Big, big creative energies coming up for you, divine feminines. Really big creative energies. Really being guided to just get in there. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever that goal is, that desire that really you've been just had your hands in, right? Like really just tap into that energy because there's so much of you in it that's going to be activated, that's just going to shift things. It's going to be powerful. Whatever this is that you're working on, whatever this project is, this new sense of you, or whatever you're moving towards, it's so blessed and so supported. I can just feel like I feel your success. I feel the joy of your accomplishment. Like I feel the task is completed. And so you guys have to get into that. You need to get into the space where you feel the joy, where you feel the task is completed, because whatever it is that you're doing that you really love to do, it's a gift. It's a gift, and every essence of you, every part of you is flowing through it into that, which is making it perfect. Like it can't come from anyone else. It's like cooking. Like two people can be using the same recipe and the food will come out differently because one person is doing it out of love and one person is doing it out of duty, right? The things that you're doing lovingly, like that you're just putting love in. Even if it is something that you do like a duty. Like, yeah, I have to cook every day for my kids. That is my duty, but I also love my children. So it's my honor and my pleasure, right? It's like, so even if you're doing something that feels like a duty, if you're doing it with love, it changes it. Changes it. I love to cook for my kids. I love taking care of them. I love showing up for them. I love whatever it is that they need, like that, because they're mine, right? Those are my babies. Those are my hearts and souls. Like there's nothing more important to me in this world than them. And so if I can just give them that moment, which is a little love moment of putting some food together for them or a kiss or a hug or whatever, then that's what it is. And that's my job, and that's me being divine in that moment, right? At all times. So you have that ability. I'm going to pull some Priestess of the Light cards for you guys because it's divine feminine energies. I just feel it's going to be, there's something there where like feminine energy, right? It's creativity. It's the starting point. It's the cosmic egg. Like that is where you're at right now. Like it's so supported. All I'm feeling is like I'm just feeling it. I'm seeing like women knitting, and I'm seeing like someone writing, and I'm seeing someone typing, and I like hear music being played. Like there's all these different activities going on as all these feminines are doing their own thing, but they're doing their own thing. You know what I mean? Like one person's cooking and that's their thing, and one person's playing music and that's their thing, one person's writing and that's their thing, someone else is dancing and that's their thing. Like whatever it is, whatever your thing is, do that shit, because that shit is about to be a game changer in your life. And whether you're just doing it on the personal because it makes you feel good on your day to day, or if you're doing it for the collective, do that shit. One of my girls loves to kickbox, right? She goes in, she's kickboxing, and then when she comes out, she's in her shit. She's on it, on it, on it, on it, right? She's getting there, she's creating, she's doing more. It's amazing. Whew. Divine Mother, nurturing, compassion, grace. I think grace has come up in every reading I've done today. Every single reading. And what is grace? Unmerited, unearned favor by the Most High God. Like literally, whatever this shit is that you working on, whoo, baby. Use those feminine energies to really nurture and cater to it, because by the grace of God, this gift is covered. By the grace of God, you've been given this gift, this talent, and this skill. And by God's grace, it shall be transformative in your life. And whether it's just your life individually or you decide to share it with the world, whatever this is, this beautiful divine gift that you have coming in, it is, it's blessed. Like I don't even know. I don't even know. It's just, look, the divine masculine energy coming in to support you, to help you take action on it. Like, yeah, get in there. Get in there. Whatever you're creating, do that shit. Like, really tap into it. It's These energies are supporting you for it. Big time. Big time, big time, big time. These eclipses are going to change. You're going to hit the ground running from now all the way through the end of the year into next year. Like, really tap into those energies so that you have it set. Let the shit work for you, because it's a gift, yo. It's a gift. I don't even know what else to say. Portal. Whew. Infinite mind. Awakening consciousness. Tap into it. We had the 1111 portal, which opened up huge gateways of activations for people. Downloads, upgrades, activations, light codes coming in. I mean, like, people going from to you know what I mean? Like, from the darkness to the light, like, really getting things balanced, really drawing things into order, as above, so below, as within, so without. Like, we're seeing it. We're seeing things happen quickly. We're seeing manifestations happen quickly. We're seeing karma play out quickly. Like, you have all these energies around you to tap into the greater consciousness, and God is supporting you. Angels supporting you. You have all the shit that's coming into you, and it's kind of overwhelming. I feel, okay, I feel it. You're overwhelmed. Like, my crown chakra was just like, what? Like, it's scary. You have all this stuff coming in, it's scary. And it feels so good that it's scaring the shit out of you. Oh. It feels so good it's scaring the shit out of you. Because you're afraid to get your hopes up. That's some bullshit. Why are you scared to get your hopes up? No, don't be. No, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. Look at this shit, divine feminines. You have all of these blessings before and around you. Literally, God is like, here, take it. Go have fun. Go be joyful. Do you love to do that? Go do it. I love you. I love that you love that. I love that you love that. You love that you love that. Go do that. And let's do that. Like, look at this. Look at this energy. She's dancing. Look at this. Look at this. Circle, the eternity. Like, you have all of this delicious energy supporting you to keep going, to keep going, to keep going, to enjoy life and to keep going. There's something within you that is so delicious, that is so fun, that is so loving, and you're not sure. You're questioning it, but don't. Like, you're that dope. You're that dope. You're literally that fucking dope and that amazing. You deserve every part of this. Everything that's coming in for you right now. Crazy. Bottom of the deck, healing earth. You have the power to give and receive healing. Give that to yourself right now. You have a really dope gift that you've been working on. And maybe even silently, maybe even on the low. Maybe nobody knows about it. But it's so time to give it a voice. It really is. I want to see what the unicorns got to say to y'all. We're going to see what the unicorns got to say. Because they've been coming in crazy hard with the grace energies as well. So let's see. God covers us with his grace, yo. What a blessing. What a blessing. Excuse any noise you might hear in the background. My children are being homeschooled. And although they know that I'm recording, my daughter is a bit distracted today. So forgive the background noise. Let's see what we have for the unicorns. What's the unicorn? Ooh. Pure intention. Find clarity. Surrender your ego. See? There's something that you're working on, and it's probably on the low, and you're scared. You're scared shitless. You gotta let it go. So 1313, you gotta let it go. Understand that because it's coming from the purity of your heart, right? Because it's divine love and guided, you're good. Like, you don't have to overthink this. It's so funny because I don't know, as I started the Enlightened Daughter, I didn't know why. I was just kind of like, all right, I like that came to me in a meditation, and I was like, okay, and then it was like, make YouTube came to me, and I was kind of like, what do you want me to say on YouTube to people about what? Like, I was so confused. I was so confused. Like, and I'm just like, I don't know what this is, right? But in my meditations and my guidance, it's like, no, you've been talking to people about this spiritual shit your whole life, bitch. Like, you do it in a way that people can relate, and it's not kind of like judgy because you're not really in a church. And I'm like, all right, well, if I can do it my way, my hood shit, and just still be me and curse and be crazy, then that's cool. And God's like, cool. And I'm like, cool. All right, out, I'm out. We're gonna do this. You know what I mean? So my heart's in the right place, and I don't always know the answers, but I know that the messages I'm giving are divinely guided, and I know that at some point someone's gonna hear it that needs it, and so I'm okay with it. And even though I don't know what the fuck I'm doing 90% of the time, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll figure it out along the way. So it's this energy right now, just like, you don't have all the answers, right? We don't know. You don't necessarily know what your end game is, right? Like, I don't have an end game to this life that I'm living. There's no end game to the work that I'm doing. There's no end game. There's me wanting to help as many people as I can every day. I like to help people. I like to serve God. I love to just have fun being me, and I expect to get paid very well for it. That's it. I just be here loving on people. I'm here to help people, answering phone calls, checking messages, like whatever I can do because it makes me feel really good to love on people. And the people that I get to cook for too, double down. You know what I mean? Win, 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 win. So it's about really just stepping into it and just trusting the shit that you're feeling in your heart and not talking yourself out of your joy, not talking yourself out of your light, not talking yourself out of your happily ever after. Like, this isn't a fucking fairy tale. You deserve to live a life happily ever after in real life. You deserve to live a life where you're filled with joy and bliss and contentment, where you're having the amazing foods and you're experiencing the experiences, and maybe you're drinking the wines and you're dancing the dance and you're making love, and you're getting the hugs and you're seeing the views. Like, there's so much to life for you to enjoy, to have your life be happily ever after. You don't have to be miserable. Suffering is a choice. And so you're being reminded right now to just let that shit go and to just be free. Like, free yourself from the confines in your own mind. Free yourself from the judgments that you're giving yourself. Access your gifts. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. Divine feminines, can they be clearer to you right now? This is your gift. And it may feel hard. It may feel burdensome. It may feel like a lot of work, right? You may feel bruised up. It looks like she has bandages on her hands. Guess what she also has? Contentment on her face. Even through all of that, she's good. She's good and she's holding the light, right? Because she's good. She knows she's the light. And so that's where you are right now. Like, access your gifts. Know who you are. Use those gifts and let them shine to the world. They were gifted to you to use, and it's not going to come from or come through anyone else any differently than you. It can only come from you. This is yours. This is your treasure chest. This is your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is your pirate's booty, right? Nobody has the map but you. Only you can access it, and you have to do so through your own heart, through the access of your soul. Tap in. Really tap in. If it feels good, do it. Look at this. There's music here. There's gold. There's the ankh. There's dragonflies. There's the healing energy of the unicorns. There's so much here, right? The galactic star family orb surrounding the unicorn coming down. You got music. Again, many of you are going to be hearing messages of music or going to be creating music, right? And beauty in different places. There's so much here. There's so much here within you that you're denying. Bottom of the deck, shower of blessings. Come on, divine feminines. Open yourself to receive. Pay it forward. Divine feminine energy is about receiving. I know that is a challenge for me that I am consciously working on. I am really great at giving, not so great at receiving all the time, right? And so that's been a really big lesson for me in the past year, to learn how to be a feminine and to receive, to learn how to stop and to accept my creativity and to not just push things forward with my masculine energy. I'm an Aries. I'm used to just doing shit the rough way, forcing shit, more or less. Pool of Christ light. Oh my God, you got Jesus coming in for you, babies. Open your heart. Spread unconditional love. Mm, mm, mm. When you open your hearts, my beautiful divine feminines, and you step into your truth and your sovereignty and your light, and you know who you are, the world changes for you. The world changes around you. The world shows up for you in a much different way. Open yourself up to receive this beautiful golden white Christ light. Let Jesus, Mary Magdalene, the Holy Family pour into you. Let yourself know that you're always connected with the Most High God. Let yourself know that you are safe, that you're grounded, that you're stable, that you're creative, that you're powerful, that you are loved, that you can speak your truth, that you can see beyond sight, that you tapped into the wisdom of the universe. Like, let all of that become your truth. Let it become your light. Know that at any point, no matter what you're going through in life, you can cast the burden on the Christ light within and set yourself free, right? I do that. It's become like a mantra lately, right? I cast the burden of fear on the Christ within, and I'm now set free. I cast the burden of resentment on the Christ within, and I'm now set free. I cast the burden of lack on the Christ within, and I'm now set free. Like, use that energy. Use it, use it, use it, especially if you're getting into fear mode. Uncord relationships. Let go now. Forgiveness is freedom. Forgiveness has been a big theme in the past few years. Forgiveness of ourselves, learning to give offers forgiveness, learning to receive forgiveness, learning to accept forgiveness, right? Learning that forgiveness isn't a pass and that it's okay to forgive and to let go and to move forward, to learn the lessons, but to not take the pain with us, right? And so many of you are denying yourself your gifts and your truths and your talents right now because of the judgment of a person around you, an external relationship. So whether that's the voice of your spouse, your parents, your co-workers, your employer, whatever, or maybe it's just the voice of you telling you that you're not good enough, whatever that is, you need to change those conversations, right? Um, I love my family. I really do. And I love a lot of my friends, but not everyone in my life was able to go with me as where I was going in life because they weren't holding the vision. And it sucks, but it's okay because it's not their vision to hold, right? Because the gift, treasure chest is inside me, right? It's my shit that was given to me. No one else can see it and no one else has access to it. So do I listen to the voices of people that are telling me that I shouldn't go after my treasure when they can't even read the map? No, not so much, right? Not so much. I'm not saying that they're doing it from a place of a negative spot because they're not. People uh give us advice and love based on where they're at, right? Where they're at on their journey or where they're at based on their own fears. A lot of people are scared to move forward, scared to take a chance, scared to take that leap of faith. And so they give you guidance based on that, based on their own fears and their restrictions, right? And so as you remember your divinity, as you remember that the Christ light lives within you, you know that there is no limit, that nothing can stop you unless you choose to stop. Because Christ clearly showed us that. You can do anything. You can do anything. You can do anything through Christ Jesus, right? Very clearly states in the world. So tap into that energy, divine feminines, because there is gifts there. Like I feel it. Like I feel like I'm like, what are they doing? Like, why are you playing with the world? Why are you playing with the world and being selfish and not sharing your shit? Answer me that. Riddle me this. All right, I'm gonna pull a sacred destiny card and then we're out. Messages are getting long. I'm sorry I neglected you guys. I missed you so much. But I'm in the middle of my shits, anchoring light, being a motherfucking lighthouse everywhere I go, bitches. All right, let's get some sacred destiny. Ooh, what you got? What you got? Adventures! Yes, get ready for one. Some of you are going to be traveling. I love it. Get ready. Your life is an adventure. Your life is joy. Your life is beautiful. Look at all this deliciousness in the background. You got waterfalls, you got burns. Like, there's so much fun to be had. If you get out of your fucking own way and let the ego shit that's telling you that you can't do it, just let that voice die away because you can do it. And be flexible in your approach. Things are going to shift. Things are shifting. And they're shifting for your highest good. Purity. Boom. Came out twice. I think this just came out for the twin flames. Really about bringing things into balance, cleansing things out, allowing things to be, seeing things for the truth of what they are, right? Like just seeing things at their truth and being okay with it. Look, who are you right now? Like, who are you? What is your truth? What is your joy? What are your hard yeses? What are your hard no's? Like, do you have boundaries about certain things? Like, start asking yourself these questions. Love. I love you, divine feminines. I love you. I love you. I love you. This is who you are at the core of your being, right? You are a being of love. You're the divine feminine. You're God's beloved child. And all that, all that love is just there for you. Like, going right back to the first card. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asked me to move. Like, this is who you are. And so you don't have to doubt it. You don't have to question it because you are love. You're the flesh and blood embodiment of love. That is why you're here, to be love and to be light. So do the things that you love and let them be expressed and share them with the fucking world so that we can love the things that you love as much as you do. Right? Let us love on you. You loving on us by sharing, creating, and sharing to the world. Let us love on you by giving back. All right? I'm gonna lend it. I'm gonna lend it here. I'm going to end it here because I can't even talk. I love you so much, divine feminines. I'm just, I'm so like I don't even know. I want to see this happen. Like I don't know what that is for each of you individually, but I want to see it happen because I know that once you're just moving with that energy, the world changes for you. The world changes around you. Like literally just let love shine through and let the magic happen. All right? I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. I'm gonna try to jump on here again soon, but if not, we're gonna catch up when we catch up and get down when we get down. Later, guys.